Alright, so I was just sitting and talking to myself. It's 8:30 p.m. I'm about to get into bed. But every day I pray in the morning and the night. A lot of people only pray when times are hard. And I was actually a victim of that. When I ended up in hospital, I started praying. I was in such an ambivalent, and for most people it would be a very scary situation. It wasn't so scary for me because of the mental models I operate in. I don't really operate in a scared mental model. But don't get me wrong, it was very ambivalent. I didn't know what was gonna happen. And believe me, I was praying. So ever since I got into hospital, I've been praying. I first went into hospital like 2 years ago. So every day, morning and night, I've been praying. Everything I asked for, I now have. When I was in the hospital, I was praying for certain things, and all them certain things have come to fruition. It's truly, truly amazing. But I was just thinking, some people say, don't pray and ask God for things. And the way I look at it, I don't look at God as, a human or a man in the clouds. I look at him as a force. I look at him as an energy. It's a force. It's much deeper than, a man sitting in the clouds. I don't believe that idea. I think it's all about energy, and it's a force. It's much more powerful than just a man sitting in the clouds. So I believe if you're operating in the high frequency, if you check the frequency chart, first of all, shout out Wes Watson. If you check the frequency chart, the top of it is, joy, peace. If you're operating within the high frequency chart, I believe you can ask and pray for as much things as you want, because you're operating in a high frequency that gets them things you want. So I don't believe the idea of don't pray for a lot of things. I think God is very giving, and he actually wants you to ask for all of these things and get all of these things, as long as your daily habits are actually congruent with that. So if you're operating in the low emotions, frequencies like hatred, guilt, shame, if you're operating in them, doesn't matter, you can't pray for a lot of stuff. You're not going to get anything. If you're operating at that top frequency chart, peace, joy, gratitude, that's the stage I'm at. If you're operating like that, your daily habits are like that, you can ask for as much as you want and you will get it, because you're operating in the right frequency. And frequency is also energy. My perspective of God is an energy. It's much, much deeper than some man sitting in the clouds. No, I never believed in to me it never really made sense there's just a guy sitting in the clouds, and however many billions in the world pray. Let's say 4 billion people in the world pray. So this one man in the clouds is just listening to everyone's prayers, all 4 billion people. That never made sense to me. That does not make sense. I don't even really believe there's one God. I think it's so much deeper than even just a one or a man. I think it's so much deeper than that. But yeah, if you're operating at the highest frequencies, peace, joy, gratitude, you can pray. God wants you to pray for all of these things, and he'll give it all to you because you're operating in the right frequency that gets that. If you're operating in some low frequency like fear, shame, guilt, you ain't getting shit. God's not going to give you nothing if you're operating like that. So yeah, I'm not at my family member's house because something happened. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be up 4 a.m. sharp at my battle station for 4:15, ready to go.
Okay, it's 4:41 a.m. on the Monday, and I've finished my first 2 tasks. My first task was mindfulness, then my next task that I just finished was writing. Right now, I love writing. When I was in school, I used to hate writing because they was always making me write shit. I used to hate reading in school as well. Now I love reading. So both of the things I used to hate in school, I now love. And I hated them because I had no interest in what I was writing. It had no meaning to me. There was no plan with it. There was no intention. Now when I'm writing, now I write the things I know is good for me, and I read the books I know are good for me. Now I love it. I love my pens. I love my notebooks, my books, all of it. I love it all. Okay, so 7:40 a.m. on a Monday, and one of the great things about me waking up so early, I've been up since 4, is now I'm about to look on the charts. I look at the charts from 7:40 a.m. for London session in the morning. And now because I've already got completed 40 minutes of mindfulness, 20 minutes of writing one problem, and 30 minutes writing another problem that I've done all of that already, ready for London session. So now when I look at the charts, I'm implementing my lessons and learnings in real time on the same day. So I can see in real time how it's feeling, the improvements, what still needs work, etc., etc. So that is one of the best things about waking up early for me, because I've done so much work already. Now when I look at the charts, I'm implementing my teachings right now, immediately. None of that waiting around for none of that shit. I get real time feedback from my lessons. Okay, it's currently 8 p.m. on a Monday. I've done my timetable, still need to do my workout, running a bit late. But I took 2 trades today, and both losers, but still within 1%. So I was just tracking my data, getting slightly pissed off. I just gotta get rich, man, honestly. These 2 losses, there was no mistakes that's gonna hinder my future. You can, in trading, everyone's gonna lose. Even if your performance was good. So my performance was actually good, but I still lost. But yeah, I've made some new adjustments to my mindfulness plan, so that will be good. And also my performance during the session was very good today. I'm proud of it. In real time, I noticed, because remember, I do all the work before my trading session, so I get a up to date, reflection of how it's going, and it was going well. I was trivializing setups, wasn't getting drawn in. It was very good, but I need to get fucking rich. It's pissing me off. I need to get fucking rich. Hate not having money. Honestly, I really hate it. Took my first driving, not my first actually, my 3rd driving lesson today. In the hospital, they told me I wouldn't be able to drive. Them. Not my surgeon, but just other doctors. My surgeon's a G. I love my surgeon. She never limited me though. It wasn't her. It was some silly doctors, so fuck them. Fuck some of the doctors. Which one I'm driving next year. Next year I'm going to pattern my license up. The wait times are very long. However, next year, license want to be on the road. Got big plans for next year. We're currently in August the 8th. August the 5th, sorry. August the 5th. Q3. We've got big plans for next year. Yes. Right, so this is what we're going to get done tomorrow. So, mindfulness, 40 minutes. One of the aspects of my trading, 20 minutes, and another one, 30 minutes. Also, got my TikTok video. I'm getting onto TikTok. I said a few weeks ago I'm getting onto TikTok. I've now got my new SIM card. So I'm going to get onto TikTok, upload my first video tomorrow. Yes, I must monetize my brain surgeries. And when I say monetize, I'm not talking about money. I don't need to make money on TikTok. That's not the path I'm going down. However, I can definitely inspire people. So when I say monetize, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about inspiring people, showing people about hardship and having indefatigability. I don't need to make no money on TikTok, definitely not. So yeah, tomorrow, TikTok video starts. With my TikTok, there's a plan. Any action I take, there's always a plan. You can ask me about any area of my life and I have a plan for it. Whether that's children, women,
living old, all of it. There's a plan for everything. I live with strict plans in place. So I have a plan for everything. And the beautiful thing is now I've started YouTube, the plan is just going to show in front of, when people look back at me when I'm rich, they're going to see the growth and the elevation. That is great. There's a plan for everything I do. I don't just walk around the world letting things happen to me. No. Fuck that. I live with intention. Alright, the time is currently 7 p.m. on Tuesday, and I'm about to make my TikTok video. I'll be honest, I'm very nervous. However, my emotions are trivial because it doesn't matter how I feel. When my first alarm goes off at 3:55 a.m, I don't want to wake up, but I still get up. So, I learned that from Andrew Tate. Big shout out to Andrew. That man there, oh, boy, he changed me big time. I learned a lot from him. There's a few others as well, but Andrew, both of them, just Tate, Tristan and Andrew, both of them played a big role in creating me like this and also teaching me things about the world, about a lot of things. People watch them and they're too interested in what they're saying about women, and people dislike what he says about women. I'm not even bothered about that side of things. If you look at his overall message, then I always say, listen, if you're a guy and you don't like him, you're probably a bitch. And if you're a woman and you don't like him, you're a red flag. That's how I view you. So if you're a male and you don't like Tate, you're probably a bitch or a pussy, one of them. And if a female doesn't like him, well then, that's a red flag to me. You can get brain surgeries whilst being awake because the brain has you can't feel it, you can't feel anything on your brain. Alright, you're looking at a brain surgery survivor. I had 2 brainstem surgeries. Brainstem, think of an apple. This is how the doctors described it to me. They said, think of an apple. You see the seed right in the middle? That's where your surgery is going to be, right in the middle of my brain. Some of the surgeons were scared to carry it out because only certain surgeons can carry them type of operations out. They're very risky, the riskiest brain surgeries you can get. I got my first one at 17, then my second one at 18. And they both took 5 hours. So think of, I was asleep obviously, but you can't feel it, you can't feel anything on your brain. But they both took 5 hours, and yeah, I'm still here, alive and able to move. There was massive risks. And I came out of hospital 8 months ago. Yeah.
It's currently 6:20 a.m. on the Wednesday. I'm just getting frustrated. Not actually frustrated, but I'm annoyed because why do I have such deep problems with my trading? It's nothing to do with my technical analysis. I can analyze a chart. It's all mindset issues. And I'm working on a lot of thin lines. If I go down one road too much, I might be heading down a black hole. Then I have to adjust. There's another black hole there. So I have to find a fine balance between actually being efficient and not, being, what's the word? Can't remember the word, but basically not being stupid, delusional. That's not the word, but basically delusional, yeah. So I've been making adjustments every day for the past few days on what I'm actually doing to do with my mindfulness and my writing, but also consistency is key. So that's another black hole I just had to avoid. You can't keep making adjustments every day because then you have split focus. Split focus is split results. So because I collect so much data, I've mapped out I know the root cause problems, but now it's just about fine-tuning it. So you can never fine-tune it 100%, but I've fine-tuned it. So what I'm going to do is, from tomorrow, which is Thursday, I'm going to not make any adjustments for a good 7 days. And just stick at the same thing for 7 days. That is consistency. And yeah, that should be good. So that's what I'm working towards. Currently 9:34 on a Wednesday, the 8th of August. I'm just frustrated. I've been stuck in my room for like 3 years now. I've been doing monk mode for like 3 years. Yes, 2 of the years were because of hospital, but still, I was still trying to do work when I could physically. It's just very frustrating. Trading, I haven't made trading work for me yet. Trading does work, but I haven't made it work for me. It does work, I'm the problem. I haven't made it work for me yet. So therefore I don't make money off trading. I don't make any money. I'm on benefits. I'm fucking broke. I hate it. I can't go out and do things, no. I get my measly little 700 a month. I spend that on trying to just buy things and sell them on. And a lot of the time they don't even fucking sell on. Good, I like to lose money. Sometimes I just give my last bit of money away, and I like that. It just lets me know. I just know I'm going to be rich. I literally know it. It's guaranteed in my mind. So when I lose money, I get happy. But yeah, I need to make trading work for me. If I had money, I would not be in my room right now. There's so much other things I would be doing. I'd definitely not be in my room. Monk mode is good, but not for 3 fucking years. Boy. It's just, honestly... But that's why you have to believe in yourself, because if I didn't believe in myself, I would have stopped this ages ago and gone on to do something else. But no, I'm sticking to my plan. I'm gonna keep getting up at 4 until I'm profitable. And if I'm not profitable, I ain't fucking waking up after 4. How dare I wake up after 4? I got shit to do. My mum needs to be retired by 40. Listen, she's 36. She's gonna be 40. She's 37 this year. 40 is... That's late. That's me being ultra conservative. She needs to be retired by 38. She's 36 right now. 37 this year. 38. I want her done. No more. Nothing. None of that. She needs to be retired. Really fucking pissing me off. This whole idea of a mediocre life, that is so ignominious to me. I couldn't think of anything worse, literally. But yeah, today I had a very good trading session. I saw my practices working in real time. There's still a few adjustments to make, but remember, I'm staying consistent with my plan that I have now, because if you keep making adjustments are very important, but if you keep doing adjustments, you're not going to get the laser focus consistency that you need. So yeah, I understand all the thin lines I'm on, and yeah, I'm just so smart. So you get me. I just know how to maneuver all my studies, all of it. Everything I've learned, I've been working on myself since 15. I'm now 19. So yeah, I believe in myself, I trust myself, I believe I'm smart, I believe I'm very smart, so I trust in myself ultimately. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going, keep sticking to the plan, and I'm preparing for September as well. So September, I want my trading to have improved, my P&L. Right, it's about 2:15 PM. Just in the car, and I'm just thinking, every trading day, so today I said I had a good trading day, but my emotions were still running high. When I do an introspection, it's best to do them at the multiple hours after the trading, when I don't have emotions running, because when I don't have emotions running, I can come up with a compendious, precise encapsulation of how I actually performed. And I didn't perform as good as I thought I did earlier, because earlier my emotions were running high, but now that I've looked back on the trades and actually seen it pure logically, no emotions, pure logic, I realised it was not a good trading day. Now, I've said I'm still expecting to make mistakes for
a few weeks to come, and I am still making mistakes, but I'm getting really pissed off. It's frustrating me. There has been small improvements, but because I'm so critical of myself, any mistake is not good to me. I mean, I want to be infallible, and I know that's not entirely realistic. However, until my P&L has improved, I will not be satisfied with my business. So yeah. It's currently 3:30 on the 8th of August. And one of my family members just told me to stop thinking about dates. This pissed me off. I asked them what a specific food location is like, and they assumed I'm thinking about a date. They told me to stop thinking about it. The reason they said stop thinking about it is because they know my situation. I have no fucking money. So they're in their head, they're thinking, dates, mate. You need to get your shit sorted out. That fucking pissed me off. They think I'm some slow fuck in this get rich slow when you're 50. Fuck all of that. It's really pissed me off. There's certain things that piss me off, and one of them is people trying to project their ideas onto me, thinking I'll get rich slow. They don't even know what I'm doing. No one knows what I actually do, my daily habits. My family don't know. Yeah, they know I get up at 4 and they know I follow a timetable, but they don't know the details. So they don't know the minutiae of my daily fucking habits. And them saying to me, oh, stop thinking about dates, has pissed me off. No, I will not stop thinking about dates. I spend most of my fucking life, most of my days thinking about the future. I don't think about now much. I do my daily habits and my mind's constantly in the future, on the desired me, that the man that I want to create. I don't spend much time thinking about now. It's all in the future, everything. Always thinking in the future. Everything. Like, I'll be talking to someone and I'm acting like I'm in the future already. Like I've already achieved it. That's how I operate. I don't know why, I just do. Just become obsessed with the future. I'm creating the best version of me. When I went into hospital, I was already working on myself for years before that. So I was fucking prepared. I subjugated that whole brain surgery mission I went on, because I've been working on myself before I went in there. So when I went in there, I was prepared. And I'm prepared for anything now. But yeah, that's really pissed me off what that family member said. Oh, don't worry about dates now. Fucking got me pissed. Thinking I'm slow. They're basically saying, don't worry about dates, worry about you right now. You need to sort yourself out. Fuck that. I do sort myself out. Actively doing that, and I will not stop thinking about the future. Fuck no.
Alright, it's Friday. I'm doing my weekly wrap up. It's 4:30. So this week was a good week in terms of my habits, my daily habits. I followed all of them to a T every single day. So yeah, I followed my plans and my daily habits. I'm living with intention. Always live with intention. I've always lived since 15. I created a crystal clear, dependable, continuous plan to getting rich. I'm still on that plan now. I'm just sticking to the plan, and I'll keep sticking to the plan, and eventually I'll be there. I always had a plan since 15. I read a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that had my mind going crazy, and then boom, crystal clear plan from then. So yeah, always live with intention. So yeah, in terms of my P&L with the charts, it wasn't good this week, but you know, I've been planning for September to be the good month where all of my learnings that I'm doing every morning from 4 till 10, all of that stuff, that is, you know, what I'm planning on. That is going to put me closer to becoming the desired trader I want. So I've still got a few weeks left of August. The reason I said September is because since August I've been doing this new plan I'm focusing on my inside my brain, my psyche, my psychology. That's what I'm focused on. It's all internal problems. It's all me. There's no external problems. I don't need to learn how to do technical analysis. Nah. I know all of that. It's me. I need to change inside, internally. My mental model, my psyche. And that's what I work on from 4 till 10. Well, actually, it's 4 till 7:50, till 7:40. Then at 7:45, actually no, it's 4 in the morning till 7 a.m. Till 7:40 a.m., sorry. And what I'm doing in that time is all internal work. Mindfulness, writing, all of that. And then 7:40 when I look on the charts, I'm getting all of my practice that I've just done since 4. I'm seeing how it's working in real time. So I'm getting real-time feedback from how it's going. So that's what I'm doing. I'm staying consistent with the certain plan I have now. I'm not making no more big adjustments because I need to stay consistent with these set tasks. Consistency is key. So I've taken reading and learning new words out of my timetable, only because them things are good, but they don't put money in the bank. So for now, I'm not having them in my timetable. No, I need it all to be on money and healing myself. That's what I focus on. I'll add the words in the reading, not next week, but the week after that. So from the 19th of August, I'll start doing my reading and my books again. My reading and my words again, sorry. So yeah. And also, I always do these videos in one take only. Because the way I do YouTube, I'm just putting the camera up and recording what I'm already doing. If the camera wasn't here, you'd see me talking to myself. I talk to myself, and that's what I do with it. Now I just do it in front of the camera. So I do everything in one take. But if you see, say for example, you hear me saying, it's Tuesday today, and then the next clip I'm saying, it's Monday today, I've obviously made a mistake. I don't have editors, I don't retake anything, it's all one take. So yeah, everything one take. And also, I've made my TikTok this week. I've done 2 videos this week. Next week I'm gonna up it to 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm just gonna keep going with the TikTok. Again, I'm not on TikTok for the money. None of that. Don't need money from TikTok. But yeah, there's a plan for everything I do. So yeah.